Hey everybody, it's Chance here with yet another episode of Pathologic. Last time we did all of day 6, and um, we certainly did do all of day 6. A lot was done. We went to talk to Alexander, who told us that the cathedral was broken into, and that everybody who was quarantined in there died. Um, and people believed it was us. Alexander was like, well, Yulia's stuff was found there, so it must be her. And so we go about and talk to everybody, and, well, everyone's, the people who believe it's us are like, go fuck yourself, basically. All the women specifically, because of the stuff that, if we remember, happened in Bachelor Row. On day 6, where he goes about testing the blood of every woman, um, and tries to get Clara's blood, but doesn't really work. It's kind of confusing. And we get the stuff with the albino as well. In the meantime, Katarina is trying to get us to focus on the termites, and by doing that, just kind of get an in with not Alexander, to get an in with Vlad the Younger. See if we can um, get to Capella. We talked to him, and he's like, well, if you talked to me a couple days ago, this would have worked, but now it will not, so whatever. He basically turns himself in for what happened at the termitary. I mean, we know it is his fault. In Bachelor route, we chose to save him, and in Haruspeck's route, we chose not to. And I do regret that now, but I digress. What other option did he have? He did essentially quarantine, but it didn't really work, and they refused to admit about the plague and this and that, so it's a little more complicated than that. And it does seem like he does choose the humbles? Question mark. It's unclear 100%. There's something interesting going on there. In the meantime, we talk to Grace and learn that the albino has been shot by the Bachelor. We go to the Bachelor. We don't not go to the Bachelor first. We go to the albino. The albino tells us some more additional things. And then, oh yeah, we start the Little Sister quests, which have us go to the infected district and try to find our sister. Then we have to go to a different group of people and tell them that the sister is a false prophet. It's apparently, per the walkthrough, this is going to be like a daily thing until the end of the game, and if we don't do it, the district permanently gets infected, and I'm not dealing with that. I'm not doing that. I will do whatever I can to avoid that. Then, after that, we talk to Yulia, who's like, yes, let's talk. That's interesting, because I gave you things yesterday. And, we didn't really interact with Yulia the day before, but our sister did. It's interesting how, because the sister is now real, and it's admitted as such, we get this weird ground where, yes, she does exist, and yes, another version of us is acting a quote-unquote changeling, but it's unclear whether that is a version of us or a different being or what, because Clara was created from the steppe, so but we go to the Bachelor, and he's like, I know you didn't do it, but we have to keep you in here in order to I'm keeping you locked in here, for your own safety, basically, because I can't protect you unless I know where you are. So the next day, we wake up, we talk to him, and he's like, here's $1,000. Anyway, go talk to Agalia, or go talk to the Inquisitor. By the time day 7 starts, I think everyone is aware that it's Agalia, that it's a woman and not the other two. There is a part at the end of day 6 where Bachelor does refer to Agalia as a her, as the Inquisitor as a her. I am unsure whether that is a choice or if that's an error. It's hard to know, because at this point in the game you will know it's Algalia by the time you're on the Changeling route. It's interesting. I'm not going to read too much into it, due to the fact that technically nobody knows, and they play it that way, but including Bachelor. But but he is basically like, go and deal with that. And so now we're gonna go right into day 7. Galia is here, and nothing's gonna get easier. That's for damn sure. All right. Okay, my health is bad, my hunger is bad, my reputation is not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's not great. But we want to go talk to Legalia. Since we're here, we'll go hang out. I know Ava's not here right now. We talked to Bachelor, so let's get a move on. What time is it? It is... Okay. She is here, Miss Agalia. Bomb yourself. Damn. That didn't work as my kill. Let's try again just to see if we can make this our kill. Well, at least no one wants to actively kill me anymore. I do need to get some food, or I'm going to die. I have a lot of money, so let's go just talk to the Kinds and to... let's go talk to Agalia. Let's just get this going. You again. I need to see the Inquisitor. So you've escaped. Don't tell me they let you walk. The orders were to hang you by the neck until dead. What? Who are you talking about? Weren't you trying to just get to the Inquisitor now? I suppose that didn't turn out well in the slightest. You weren't even allowed to present yourself to her gracious ladyship. Be thankful there are no armed guards around the cathedral right now. They ran off for a moment to escort you to the gallows. That wasn't me. Yeah, I think I'm prepared to believe that now. But who was it then? I need to see the Inquisitor. Whatever. Stop pestering me. Although, I reckon the Inquisitor wouldn't mind talking to you. But until you've made your introduction, it's best to remain incognito. You know what? Give me your costume. No, there's no way I'm giving you mine, but I can tell you where to find another one like it. When executors' cloaks become infected, they get dumped into the large burial pit in Earth. Wait for me. The executors did their work here, no doubt, but this is where they brought their gruesome harvest. Perhaps some of them even died here tonight. Okay, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh no. Okay, I thought it was like... Never have they had, like, when you go to a door, they interact like that. So I think that was just happenstance. Oh yeah, people can start getting sick. Oh, well. Georgie is not letting me in. We'll need to get some food. Well, neither is Victor. Interesting. Well, just like no one let me in? Until I meet with Agalia? That'd be interesting if so. I wonder, is my reputation too... Let's test. Is my reputation too low for me to even buy anything right now? Because then I'll have to get my reputation up. Okay. So I need to get my reputation up before I can eat. Ugh, that's so annoying. Okay. Ugh. Let's heal a little bit. Just because that's going to bring down my health. But let's just... let's see if we can... at least... Let's see, any updates? It has been about a week since I've played. Unfortunately, it's the same old, same old. I don't have anything new. I'm having the next 2 weeks off, so I'm gonna do some hiking. I'm gonna get a tattoo. I'm actually gonna get a pathologic tattoo because I really like this game. So I'm excited about that. I'm getting of the executor and the pose on the poster. I think there might be one by the town hall. I'll go to that one when I have the chance. Let me give this guy some money. No, you're going into the infected district. As long as I didn't hit anybody. What's my reputation at? Okay, it's a bit above half. Nice. Okay, that way I can at least buy food, even if I can't do anything else. Oh, I should have gone to the theater. Well, let me get food first, and then I'll go to the theater. Frankly, food is more important than the theater at the current moment in time. How much money do I have? Oh, I even have more money than I thought. Interesting. Okay. Not complaining. You insult me. Deep insult. Yeah, I'll go check and see if I can talk to the kinds after this, now that I have whatever. We'll get there. Now that my reputation's higher, I mean, I don't know, right? I don't know.
Someone could have ended up at that stake today. I was lucky to escape execution. Bachelor was noble enough to let me go.
Unbelievable. Sanpest is not a person. It's been proven. But who is the source? It's not the girl. That much is obvious.
You can escape everyone, even the Inquisitor's vengeful hand. But you can't escape yourself. The Earth Sister is breathing down your neck.
What shall we do?
It feels like the whole world is against me. I can't get this noose off. Is execution unavoidable?
Calm
Stop
down.
moaning.
You can remain a tool or become a rebel. The choice is yours. Men struggle in nooses, but puppets walk free.
Oh, the Bachelor's here.
Haruspex is not as simple as he looks. He has an agenda of his own.
Yeah, no shit, man. Wah.
What?
Fancy running into you here. That's lucky. You did come here out of compassion, right? Do me a favor and run a little errand for me. I'll pay you most generously. What errand? You see, there was an accident yesterday. A most esteemed gatherer, one of those half-human freaks, you know, lost his pretty young wife to the deftness of our good friend, the Haruspex. A Twyran bride. Yes, I promised to compensate the gatherer for his loss, as I feel I have been partly to blame. I was meaning to send him some money, but then the inconsiderate widower asked for a weapon. If you give this to him, you will get precisely the sum I would have given him. Is that how one gets rid of competition around here now? Nonsense. Just fulfilling my moral obligation toward this esteemed gatherer. So, will you do it? Alright, give me the weapon. Anything for the Ripper. Here lies the sad worm who the Bachelor promised to help. The Haruspex will sow a seed of malice. The demons are grinding their teeth at each other. The Bachelor wishes the Haruspex killed. He asked me to give a weapon to the worm who the Haruspex mistreated.
This headache is splitting. I need some rest.
So you did wiggle your way out of it, didn't you? That's one way to state the obvious.
So
It's not over yet. Okay, so nothing new there. No. I'm gonna drop that. You get to water.
Should I just give up?
Yeah. Yeah. No, we gotta get some food in me. Oh, hey, man. Oh, I have 44. Let me cancel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Click, go. I'm gonna need it until I can get some actual food in me. Turns out that's... Wow, one hit. One hit KO. Can I kill him? There we go. Oh, fuck you. Yippee! And let's heal up so I don't die. Okay. I think there's another food store somewhere over here. I know there's one near the park. What the fuck is your problem? I'm not even in the infected district. That was so rude. Oh, go fuck yourself, man. Okay. I'm not going over there. What? I don't understand what's happening there. That's so weird. I ain't dealing with this. That was so annoying.
I can't breathe.
I'm starving. Give me some food, please. Hey, Capella.
There's a peculiar smell on the outside. What is this?
Even your eyes keep changing colors. Whatever the color, they still see that you don't trust me. Annoying to me that this game wants me to get infected so bad. Alright, so rather than going this way, we're gonna go over here to get some food because we are starved. And we're gonna start losing a lot of HP soon if we're not careful about it. Oh yeah, the termitary is open. I wonder, can we talk to these guys? The Herbrites have something to say, but I don't think these guys ever did. Yeah. Nope. Oh, I don't have room in my inventory, right. Please have something. Oh my fucking god. I am just gonna starve. This is the fate. This is my fate. I'm gonna starve and die. Okay, let's try... Is this a food store? I believe so. Is this one? I don't think so. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Can't, you know, I might have the money, but I don't have the, I can't spend it if there's nothing to buy. Okay. Okay. So, finally, finally we've eaten, so we can actually get going. We're gonna have to head back here anyway, in order to talk to Agalia, so we'll try talking to the Kinds then as well, just to see if they have anything, and we'll see if Ava's here. It'd be interesting if she disappeared, meaning the possible events of Bachelor Route happened, where she killed herself in the cathedral, but who can say? Technically, haven't officially met Sticky yet, so don't have to worry about that. We don't have a reason to go in the Termitary yet, so we're fine there. I want to talk to Stomatins. I should talk to the Severovs. So let's... I don't know if going through it's a good idea, because we can go around. But we can also go down here, talk to Aspity, Grace, get the Executors, talk to the Haruspecs, and then head up. Yeah, that seems like a move. That seems like a good move, frankly. I gotta look for a body on the ground. There we go. Yippee! Let's see, how much are they? How protective are they? Okay, like no protection. Okay. Cool. Alright, well I have that. So I'll be able to wear that and go inside the cathedral, I think. So... I wish they like had higher... I guess they can't make it too tough or otherwise you wouldn't complete the quests, you would just keep it.
I'm soaking wet.
Goodbye. Yeah. And, I know usually I decide to play smaller games in between the big games, but I finally sat down and edited some of the Pentiment videos that I made back in the summer in August 2024, when I was originally trying to get out of the hiatus and then just didn't happen. So that is going to be the next game. I'm finally sitting down to play Pentiment, which is a game I've been meaning to play for a long time. I just never sat down to do it, which is more a loss on me than anything else, because I hear it's pretty good, and it does seem like something I would enjoy thoroughly, so... Excusez-moi. Oh. Can I look inside his stuff? No. Oh, I can sleep in his bed, though. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so now... Oh yeah, then the rat race is happening here. I guess we could theoretically do that. I have a rat at home. But I have to go home for that rat. Oh, I should talk to my dad, yeah. Rats, rats, where are the rats? We pray the night we stalk, that we pray. Oh, I don't quite have it. That's fine. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't really have much going on, all things said. I've been watching movies. You know, I do the thing I always do, which is nothing. Oh, actually, I do... Ah! I got too up in my own head that I let myself get fucking smacked. I went to one of my friend's, wrestling shows. They're always really fun. It's queer wrestling. And it's just, it's very silly, but it's a lot of fun, and that's all that really matters, honestly speaking. This one was like medieval themed. So there is apparently nearby. There's like a place that teaches that does like actual sword fighting techniques and stuff. So there were people in like the full armor get up, fighting with swords and stuff. So that was fun to watch. One of my friends wanted to go, but the friend that's a part of that forgot to tell us until last minute. So by that point, all the tickets were sold out. So at that point, it's kind of like, okay, there's really not much we can do here. If we don't know it's happening, we can't we can't show up. And the thing is that those shows do sell out if you're not careful, and there's only so much space. But that's fun. I enjoyed myself. It reminds me of how my feet hurt if I stand for too long. I don't have like good standing shoes. I have good like walking shoes, but I don't have good standing shoes, which is like the problem. Something I should remedy, but I don't know.
I don't want to undress. What if there's something scary on my skin?
Nothing new from Anna. I like looked up what her canonical age is supposed to be, and it's 18, which means that 5 years ago she was 13. Like, she is young. A lot of the characters in this game are relatively young. Yeah, I've never had to buy any coffee. Let's buy some Twirine. Ooh, morphine. There. Opa.
Why are you standing there like a dummy?
Nothing new. Nothing new. Okay. Yeah, I know that, I think, like, a majority of the characters are, like, 20 to 30. Like, the younger group. The younger adults, rather. So, like, Artemi, I think, is meant to be, like, 26 or something, and then Bachelor is meant to be a little bit older, like, maybe 30 at most. The Stomatins are meant to be his contemporaries. I think, like, I don't know how young Victor Kine and Nina Kine are meant to be. They have Maria, who I believe is a young adult, probably in her early 20s, right? Like, that's the general idea and age group that we have going on, and then like Aspity is nebulous. I guess she's technically 5 years old, but you know. And then you have the kids who are obviously children, ranging from very, very young, which I think Taya is like meant to be like under 10, to like teenage. I feel like Sticky is meant to be like 12 or something like that. Notkin kind of reads that way as well. Apparently Khan is 10 years old. I read him as a little older. What the fuck? I read him as a little older. It's like fucking rude is all. That's all I'm gonna say. Luckily, my immunity was pretty high, so let's... it barely does anything.
Bachelor will be helping the Inquisitor now.
Ah, it's you, daughter dear. Aren't you forgetting something? It seems you have no memory of yesterday. Must be the morphine. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm like not prepared to go into the infected zone, unfortunately, which sucks. And it seems like just like the clouds are waiting behind like every corner. Like, I don't understand what's going on there. Fucking rude as hell, honestly. Hello, Papa.
My chest hurts. Can it be conscience?
My reign has been a brief one. One can both gain everything and lose everything in an instant. Okay, nothing new. Alright, anything new over here? Rat! Living gray rat, but very large but nimble. Cool. Got so much horseshit. I don't know. I have no need for any of this. Let us, while we are here, sleep for 4 hours, since that's what you need to do in order to... Let's drink some morphine. Even an Inquisitor will not help you defeat this enemy. It all ends in less than 6 days. Day 7, in which the Changeling confirms her sainthood once again and sees the demons gang up on her. Let's see, Day 7. She appeared before me in a dream, looking scared and miserable. She said, "They persecute me, they hunt me, they try to track me down. They are so close to capturing me that I had to change my hideout 4 times in a single day. I'm covering up in here at the brink of town, where they won't find me so easily. From the window, I see 2 bonfires being lit. Are they trying to smoke me out? Are they going to put a watcher atop the ruined stairway surrounded by columns?" Then she's over here. She's in one of those houses. Okay, so she's not over here or here. Okay. Little sister, there she is again. I can see now that she is precisely who she pretends to be. I definitely need to find her. The infected district is the place to search, for where else might she hide herself? If someone drives her out, the pestilence will leave with her. But if she's allowed to stay, the disease will stay as well. Okay, so let's go talk and see if Peter has anything. And then we will, from there... Maybe we can get lucky and trade with some kids. So I am running out of money now. Okay, let's go talk to Peter. Doesn't look like anyone... Well, Peter's a utopian, Andre's a utopian, but everyone else is, well, no, Grace is a termite. The rest here are humbles, humble. Capella's fine. We should talk to Vlad. Yeah, so from here, we'll go over here. Here. We'll go back here. Let's just see if we can talk to Agalia. And then try to find our sister and then go talk to them. Alright. Well, where am I going? Up the stairs.
Truth is foundation.
Okay. Alright, so nothing new from Peter. Alrighty, so now let's head to Yulia. And then go from there. Now let's go see if the reason we couldn't talk to the Kinds was a reputation issue, or if it was a plot decision. And if we can't talk to them, it's possible we can't talk to them at all today, or we can't talk to them until we talk to Agalia. But I don't know. Let's see. Do you have any food I can trade? I have stuff to trade. Okay, 7. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. Do these worth more? Are they worth 1? No, okay. Alright, nice. So now that I have the cloak and mask, I don't need that in my life, thank you. Now that I have the cloak and mask, I can see if I can get to the cathedral. Okay, so they're locked, so it might be either plot or otherwise, or etc. Hello, I have lots of things. Okay. There is not a path in the world that would be unavailable to me. I shall penetrate the polyhedron well in good time. Okay, nothing new. Alright. Let's see. I'm just poking my head everywhere now. Okay, let's see. So, repellent ankle boots. Repellent jack boots. Ooh, those are nice. Let's see. Do we have... Can we possibly get enough money? It's 12k. Is that even doable? I have a lot of jewelry. I don't know enough to like calculate that, honestly. Nope, let's see. Can we at least get the ankle boots? Because that could be very useful. Nope, okay. Then there's no point. Yeah. Well, good to know that that's available to me, even though I can't do anything with it. Let us put this on and see if we can get into the cathedral now. Hey! You again? How did you recognize me? It's simple. No other executor could patrol the cathedral from that direction at this time. You are the changeling. But don't you fret. I won't turn you in. Can I see the Inquisitor now? The Inquisitor is conducting an interrogation right now, torturing the kind elders. Come after noon. We'll see what comes out of your visit. That won't be a long wait. Okay, so I can't visit her yet, and that's why we can't talk to the kinds, because they are occupado, as it were. Okay, good to know. So now our goal, not our goal, but now our course of action would be to go try to find our sister at least. Make a save. No, do not touch me. I don't have time to deal with rats. Okay, yeah, I'm not dealing with this right now. Let's see if Ava is now in, now that we're no longer there, because as soon as they locked the door, Ava disappeared. So let's see. We know the Bachelor is in the whatever we call it. It's interesting that Ava's gone. It does not happen in Haruspeck's route. It's interesting how, at least in these beginning days, this rat will get me sick. I ain't dealing with that. Okay, what's my immunity like? Let's raise that, because I will need to. Okay. Save, let's go. My reputation is... You cannot catch me. I'm too crafty, you see. I'm just gonna go inside this house briefly to despawn it. Oh wait, I gotta look for my sister anyway. So let's look. Alright, anywhere. I made a save, so let's try to find her. We don't need to focus on the sanctity of not getting sick right yet. Okay. Not having to worry about getting sick makes, like, this part a lot easier. Yep, I know. Nope, she's not here. Let's load. Okay, so not in here. Let us despawn that cloud, though. I mean, okay, so she can see the flights, the flames. One of these three. And she's probably high up if that's the case as well. So she's probably on the second floor. Let's go up. Well, that worked out for me. Okay. Thought I was just gonna loot because I'm nosy. Okay. Sister? As if I need that. Ah, the piss bucket. Oh, man, these places have a lot going on in them. Hey. Oh, fuck. Cloud. How about... Oh. Pisses me off. Okay, it doesn't look like my sister's here anyway, so... Let's try one maybe this one. You can see the flames pretty clearly, so... It might be this place. Let's go up to the second floor. My hypothesis that she's on the next floor up feels correct to me, is the thing. Oh yeah, I forgot that these places have like apartments. Ugh, they're busy. I'm only here to search for my sister, man. I don't know how I didn't get sick. I'm not gonna complain though. Maybe she's on the first floor then? My impulse felt correct, so I thought myself to be right, but I guess I don't really have like any evidence for my claim. Other than just a gut feeling. Where are you, my sister? Oh, so you're sister of mine. I thought for sure I was right about this one. Okay, well, let's try this house then. Sister! Oh, dear sister. Let's try again. Let's try the second floor again. It wasn't it on that first floor, but it might be. I ain't dealing with this. They just want me to get sick so fucking bad. Where is she? I thought this was gonna be so easy. I was proved very, very wrong, but... You know what? I'm sick of looking. I've been spending way too much time doing this. I gotta see what building she's in. I am going to cheat now. Okay. For the walkthrough, she'll be in the house next to that. So this one. Okay, so now we have a confirmation of the house. My gut feeling was correct. It's just I couldn't find her. All right. Okay. Now that I know she's in here. Okay. I did miss her the first time I was looking for her, so it's possible that I might miss her again because of that, but... Yep, I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay. Maybe on the second floor. Oh, are they like two parts? Maybe? Is that what it is? There you are! You're so sweet. Such eyes. They're not like mine at all. And I've been missing you so much. Oh. You need to leave at once. See, this whole place is infected. You know it as well as I do. The infection won't do anything to me. Oh, this is the same as before. Okay. She has left the district. The disease will follow the changeling soon, leaving this place. This district, thus purified, will certainly remain a fine present for the Inquisitor. However, some of the townsfolk still take her for a saint instead of a villain. These places where the people are still devoted to her, where I must search. Don't really know. Apparently it's in the courtyard north of the boiler, so over here? Okay. Alright, cool. So I did that part at least. Now let's get out of here. Okay, come on. Let me leave. Where's the door? Thank you. Okay, so I made it out. Let's go talk to younger Vlad, since we're right here anyway. My gut was correct. I just didn't realize it was split into two places, so it didn't occur to me to do that. As it goes. Hey, man. Will not... Oh.
Where did those lazy bastards go?
Well, he will talk to me. I just wasn't clicking him properly, I guess. So now we can go over here, I think. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. This area isn't infected, so it makes no real difference. Doesn't look like anybody is sick. Which is interesting. So let's go, because I mean, if anything, I mean, Notkin might be sick. Because over here, it's Ruben and Grief who are both of our bound. Murky could be sick. Same with Sticky. Those are the really only two that could be. Because I think all of the Utopians are fine. Unless it's going to be one of those things where it reveals partway through because the kinds are being interrogated. What's the news on the street? Seen anything worthwhile? Rumor has it, everyone who fights or just hangs around at night is bandit. What are we supposed to do, huh? If anyone lays a finger on me or one of my lot, they'll pay for it. And to hell with the new rules. Don't be angry. Strength is not about fists. Okay. Bartering. Let's see, I want to get these 2, 3. Okay, so 2, 3. Thank you. Yeah, I need a refill real bad, so. Alright. Remembering of how to interact in the infected zones, which is useful. And I think Mr. Reuben, my dear wonderful friend Reuben.
I'm on my last legs. I can't take it anymore.
Okay, bye. Yeah, Reuben's kind of going through it, isn't he? Alright. A letter. The Inquisitor's order. Bring this changeling to me without delay. Her case must be investigated immediately, and she must be court-martialed. If she attempts to escape or use some psychophysical trick, do not hesitate to shoot her. Also, be sure all the necessary arrangements to effect the death by hanging. A. Lilich, Inquisitor. Well, it's 12 o'clock, so we should talk to Agalia. But let's go talk to Bad Grief and Notkin, and then we'll head our way there. Oh yeah, we'll go around this way so we can stop by here and then go here. That seems like a fantastic class of action. Then we'll really get going on with the main quest finally.
A part off sent to the well is broken at last.
So any luck making contact with that Imperial envoy? I say, about time you armed yourself with a scythe. I've come for the prohibited munitions. I like how these fucking things are 10 times more expensive from you, Grief. I mean, I think the benefits you can get them earlier than you can get in the regular store, but also. I like how Grief has something new. Yeah, I mean, like, you can, like, I was gonna be like, oh, it's probably because he's a shopkeep, but, like, technically Andre is a shopkeep, he doesn't really have anything new. Let's go talk to... Nope. I wonder who's sick. If anyone is, even. Thought it was starting day 6. Maybe it's starting day 7? It might be starting day 7, which means at the end of this day someone will get sick. Thought it was starting day 6. Well, whatever. Unimportant.
No time for ching wagon.
Can I leave? Thank you. Okay. So now we've got our little sister. Now let's go with this. Yeah, we want to go this way and go to the cathedral. Alright, let's go. Bodho's vein is getting colder. Mother Suok is covering us with her skin. The Bachelor asked me to give this to you. You did want a weapon, right? Worm. Hey, don't know how to fire it, but it'll be useful anyway. Yes, and may every bullet hit its mark. Thank you. Have some blades. Good, tight blades they are. See those gnarly white roots? Them's the proper stuff. Make yourself some twirin. Sweet, thick, smoky. I don't really know if I should. It's all done. I must go back to the Bachelor. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the up here or whatever. I'm sure I'll find myself over there. Who knows? Agalia might want us to go to the Agalia might want us to go to the Termitary. Well, we got some twiring, which is nice. Oh, white whip specifically. We can use that to get some stuff from Andre, which will be very nice. Oh yeah, it's this weird little passageway right here. Okay, perfect. So now let's go to the cathedral. Maybe now we can talk to the Kinds, because it's after 12 o'clock, because she was interrogating them the whole time. My business. Oh, whoops, wrong button. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. There we go. Do I have to be wearing this? Okay, let's go. Come in, but don't get it off. Don't expect to get off scot-free. Okay, so I don't think it matters if I wear this or not. Okay, let's go. Ugh. I love how hostile the architecture is. It's like beautiful, but just so... It's great. It's fantastic. The big red window with the throne.
There is an eternal order that fate itself has predetermined. It is due to this order that things happen the way they should, following a preordained path.
Bring her in. Let me take a closer look at her. Well, I expected much more than this. Much more. You look nothing like the messenger of a supreme power. So how can you prove you're a true miracle worker and not just an unsightly changeling pretending to be one? My deeds speak for themselves. All that your deeds suggest is that you're a dangerous fraud. Is anyone prepared to vouch for you, other than the Bachelor, who you could have easily have swayed? The ones I've cured. Commoners. And who's going to go around looking for them amid all this chaos? It's certainly beyond my resources. Well then, how do I know you're you? I don't know. All right, your word will be enough. Make a statement then. Enunciate your identity. Who are you? My name is Clara. I am the miracle worker.
No need to rush. The matter requires composure and self-possession.
Poor child. I was all indignation just a moment ago, but I feel only pity now. The things that happen in this land, another victim of those deceiving bastards. Don't you know that miracles are impossible? Who's deceiving me? Do you mean the Sabarovs? No, the powers that be. They deceived you, like they did everyone else. The Sabarovs are also victims of their scheming. They, the Sabarovs, wanted to use you to strike at the disease carrier, but you shouldn't have killed anyone. No members of the Circle are to blame for the outbreak. The logic of the world is, such is the law. The powers that be could not have deceived me. I know what they're really worth. Miracles violate the world. They are abusive in nature. When the world was conceived, it was conceived as a coherent whole, without contradictions. Harmony is the main, indeed, the only component of any universe. However ugly a world may be, however unfair it may be, it is nonetheless harmonious. Look around you. Or is this what you call harmony? Of course I do. Or do you suppose harmony is the same as beauty, you dim, pathetic creature? I am not talking about beauty. I am talking about the miracle of salvation. And who do you think you are, daring to interfere in a supreme design? What could be the consequences be of your meaningless actions? I don't know who I am either. It seems I'm a soul that's been put on trial before you, shortly before its impending death. Driven by either compassion or anger, you've had the audacity to tamper crudely with the finest fabric of creation, severing and rebinding threads that aren't for you to sever or rebind. It being the prerogative of a thousandfold greater mind than all our paltry ones combined. I didn't give myself the prerogative. Or are you already putting me on trial as a thief, to be hanged alongside robbers and looters? I'll tell you why you're a thief later. I just need to see you in action first, so that I can finally convince myself. In due time, Inquisitor, I'll be the one judging you. Then you'll see what my kind of justice is like. And yet I hope that you're highly overrating yourself. There's a different account of the same events, isn't there? Equally convincing arguments have been put forth in support of the claim that you are disease incarnate. Its personification, such has been known throughout history. That's not what I am. I know. That's your sister. A twin, right? Excuse me. A twin, right? And an identical one? Impossible to tell apart from you. I wonder why I'm not seeing double like the others. Why have you come here alone? I made the sister up. I never had one. My, oh my. You know what? Tell me about your past, girl. Who are your mother and father? Where are you from? What did you do before you came here? Who saw you on your way? I can't. I don't know who's acting under my guise right now. I can only feel their hands. So you won't tell? Then I will. You are insane, my child, deranged. You have a split personality disorder, schizophrenia perhaps. What you think as of a reality is sometimes replaced by an illusion, to reappear in its true full vividness later. A nice version, isn't it? An all-round nice one. The only thing it can't explain is you're still being alive. So what am I to do? I'll make up my mind by this evening. And that's that's if I like you. For now, you'll do what I tell you to. I'd like to see you alter the fragment of creation. Or more exactly, I'd like you to convince myself that you can do nothing of the sort. That you're a mere changeling rather than someone who incites the change. What does that mean? You'll begin with the Sabarovs. Do to them what they made you to do to their subjects. Ask them. Find out how guilty they themselves think they are. True culprits are better than others at avoiding the responsibility. Yes, we have things to talk about. And mind you, I need you here with a report before the end of today, or else I'll kill you. What have I ever done to you? I have been sent here to smother the disease and reinstate the law. Plague or miracle worker, in my eyes you're a menace either way. I won't go soft on you. Remember, I'm keeping you on a long leash. Alright, I'll do as you say. Vengeance. Who would have thought that I would return to this house as a harbinger? And a judge. Everything is head over heels. Fate plays with us in mischievous ways. It's just immediately, like, I don't... Anything new? Oh, there's a lot of stuff.
I'm dead tired.
What an extraordinary girl. So you're representing the law? Then I'd like to ask you a question which has been weighing on my mind for days. Go ahead and ask. As you can see, I'm being very nice to you for now. Not merely satisfying your curiosity, but going so far as to preempt it. Why am I hounded as a thief? What does it mean? It means this is your nature. It means that this is your preordainment. As to what exactly it is you've stolen, that's the question I'm trying to find the answer to. What kind of theft can possibly upturn the very foundations of existence? It's no wonder the law is after you. You're a great criminal indeed. Is that why my bound are, by and large, all criminals? Your bound are no mere criminals. They're wicked to a rare degree. That is because they've broken the law. They are to blame for all the evil that has flooded the world. Isn't it too cruel to blame a handful of people for all the evil in existence? We're inherently evil, Clara. Evil is what defines human nature. An attempt at self-discovery is a provocation. Don't make the mistake that your doomed counterparts are making now. Stand down. The Bachelor and the Harspects. How are they my counterparts? Yes, they are hopeless. The issue is moot in their case. They never had an alternative, having never reached that degree of perplexity. You've had the misfortune to reach it, and that is your curse. Stand down before it's too late. What they can be forgiven for, you can't be. Is this a trap? So this is a trap. Alright, I'll think it over. Interesting.
I wonder, who is standing before me? Do you know the answer?
Because Agalia is talking to us a little bit, right? And there's something really interesting there. Do you know who the powers that be are? You don't need to know that. The powers that be are those who sent me and the Bachelor here, along with one more queen piece, a proud rider on a fire-breathing steed. He's already here. You'll meet him yet. And why did they deceive everyone? They'd like to preserve the town in this exact state that it is in now. It's critical to them. Why? Take a look at it. Take a look at its tight and harmonious blend of every era of humanity. Its reflection of every facet of human existence. Its well-proportioned combination of good and evil. A straight footpath between heaven and hell. That's true of any town. A smart observation. And yet, this town manifests it particularly vividly. So vividly, for all its provincial ugliness, it can aspire to become a magical model of the universe. It's destined to become a warning, a pretend play rehearsal of our eventual common fate. Now I understand.
There is an eternal order that fate itself
Why do
has
you have so
predetermined.
little regard
It
for the
is due to
Sabarovs?
this-
Because I don't like presumptuous fools. Human lives are valuable to me. To this day I've been paying for my kind-heartedness. You shouldn't blame them. They did what believed to be their duty.
I wonder, who is standing...
Okay. I'll do that last one in a bit. I don't need her to be rude to me. any more than she's already been, frankly. I like the different faces of Agalia that we've gotten. Because, like, we know that from the end of Horror Specs that Agalia is aware that she is the doll, right? I wonder how this one's going to conclude. Because by nature of the changeling, she knows.
It is far easier to be.
So. I'm really curious of what comes from Agalia in this route. Because it's like Agalia is cruel. She's an inquisitor. That's like quite explicitly.
In growing old?
In what she does. Yeah, there's a lot to think about that I don't quite have words for yet. Gotta think on it. I mean, Agalia is definitely, like, up there as far as, like, top-tier characters. She's just so interesting from every angle that you take her at. And, like, what she represents in the story and the events that occur, you know? So it's just a lot. It's awesome.
Why has Aglaia ordered to open the termitary? Is it clear of infection?
Yes? What is it? Nothing. Interesting. So, we might have to talk to Maria later. Alright, so now we've talked to everybody. We've talked to our sister. We need to talk to the Bachelor again, but, so we'll go in here. Kind of just want to go up here and talk to the Severovs, then we can go down here. So we'll probably have to go back to Algalia, so we'll stop by the theater and go avoid the infected districts. There's no one we need to talk to in the infected district yet, so... I mean, I don't know where they're going to send us yet, so... Yeah, no, Agalia is really interesting, and, like, how she presents herself. Because she presents herself as an ally in the Bachelor's case, but she is not, and you learn that pretty quickly, but, like, my favorite part is, like, Bachelor, like, doesn't like her, but then he's like, she's my best friend. And it's like, what? So. Can't wait for one of them to have the Schmouder. The little girls can have Schmouders, which rocks. Okay, so we want to talk to the Severovs, so... Oh, let's go here, because then we can go here, maybe figure out the group there, and then go up to the Severovs. I think that works pretty good, too. They're not the strongest antibiotics, but, you know, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, the kids are about, so we want to talk to them. So it's 1300 now. Hello? Will you play with us? Of course. What are you playing today? Have you forgotten? It's autumn. Autumn is the underground bonfire time. And Uncle Bachelor tried to tell a lie. He said he used to play it too. Let's see. He never lies, Sunshine. Maybe it was a joke. That's exactly what's so horrifying about him. He doesn't recognize anything but the truth. And anything that sounds even remotely false, he exterminates. But hey, why am I saying this? You're too young to understand. So he won't be able to get into the tower, right? What if he thinks that's also a lie? I mean, he won't be able to see everything no matter how hard he tries. He is very much a grown-up already. Hey, I've underestimated you. No worries. I won't let anyone change anything around here. We'll play in the Polyhedron yet, I promise. Interesting. Aren't you afraid to play such a game? No, I'm brave. I fear nothing. Yes, my love, you are the bravest. Now go and play. I have a lot on my plate right now. Interesting. I mean... There's much to think about with The Bachelor. There's much to think about in this game. A lot of avenues of analysis and just interpretation that you can have, which sometimes makes it quite difficult for me to kind of put together what I am wanting to take away from things. And a lot of it is vibes based, you know?
Truth does not do as much good in the world as the appearance of truth does evil.
Well, I've given the weapon to that bogey. Good. Fortunate in every respect. That weapon keeps jamming anyway, and it's next to impossible to fire it and hit anything. So I suppose everyone will be contented in the end. What did you say? What did he say? Something phlegmy. Are you sure it was the right gatherer? Their faces are so alike, if you can call them faces, fronts of their heads. It was the one, no mistake. All right, do you need money? I could use some. Yippee! If only they killed one another sooner. The time comes when the both of them will cause their greatest evil and pull my true fate away from me.
Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Okay. Alright. It's interesting how he's in here. Makes sense considering this is the hospital. Yeah, it seems like there's going to be a focus on the hospital and those mechanics in Patho 3, so... Which makes sense, right? Like, technically that is what he is doing. That is technically what he's doing in the story of the game. So, not a surprise here. We want to cross here. So courtyard. Oh, maybe it's over here. It says courtyard north, so it's north of the boiler. There we go. We have been waiting for you, Harbinger. We believe you, as do so many others. I'll gather the rest. You have been waiting for the changeling? She is not the one whom you want to serve. Go away from here and never give her shelter. Okay. It's the same dialogue. I have shown them through power. I am the sacred sign that revealed to them that through the touch of my hands, from now on, no one will give shelter to the changeling. They feel that this part of town will be pure come tomorrow. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna end it there. Next time... Oh, actually, let's go talk to the Severovs, just to kind of end it on something big. And then we'll end it, because I figured there might be something different there, but there wasn't, so... Let us go quickly... talk to the... Let us go talk to the Severovs. Let's talk to Alexander at least, see if he has anything. Probably have to talk to both of them anyway. and then we'll end it there. And then we'll finish off day 7 next time, and maybe start day 8? We will see. It depends on how long the main quest is, and if there are any other additional side quests, actually. A lot of just, like, walking around this episode has been, so... as it goes. Not all of them can be bangers, you know? Oh, my reputation's sinking.
She starts the purge from the very top of the ladder. My chest hurts. Can it be conscience?
I've come to you as an envoy of the Inquisitor. Well, that is entirely lawful. What does the Inquisitor want from me? She's ordered me to question you the way I used to question others upon your orders. I'll ask you my way, and you'll give me answers. Alright, let's do it your way. But before I sign my own death warrant, I'd like you to find out a certain thing that greatly intrigues me. It won't save me, but perhaps it will help toward a better understanding of my motives. What is it? I believe the town has been doomed from the onset. And if I'm right, there is at least a degree to which our actions could be justified. So here goes. I anticipate that some very powerful people share my views. Find out one last thing for me. By whom, and with what instructions, were the 3 envoys sent here? The Bachelor, the Inquisitor, and the Commander. Why? It is clear at this point that all 3 emissaries are destroyers. Not one of them is even considering the option of preservation and future creative development. Find out, then, what the orders of these destroyers have been given. I am interested in knowing who instructed these destroyers and with what rationale. Why do you need to know that? Don't you understand? I can die with a clear conscience if I know that those pulling the strings also believed that the town was to be doomed. Otherwise, I'll go mad. Find out that for me, my dear child. Then I'll tell you everything, and make you my heiress even as you condemn me to death. Alright, I'll find out. The Bachelor won't be at home. He's searching for the undercover agents. Another thought-provoking detail, by the way. He's searching for the undercover agents of the powers that be to turn over the Inquisitor for execution. They've been hiding behind the Executor's masks. I'll find him. Luckily, I know exactly where he is. So, that's where we're going to end it for today. Oh man, we're, you know, when Agalia comes in, the tides change, and now that we've been actually able to talk to her, we're actually able to really kind of get going. We've kind of done like the simple tasks going here. We'll have to talk to the Bachelor again anyway, but let's go talk to Katerina to see if she has anything. And then maybe we can get multiple things done. We'll have to go back to the theater, etc. And luckily we already have, because I know both the Haruspex and the Bachelor look for the masks. Though Haruspex doesn't get it, but Bachelor does, so. But, that being said, I'm going to finish that's what we're going to end it for today. And I will see y'all next time. And we'll finish off day 7, go into day 8, and as usual, things will just continue to get worse and worse and worse until it's the end. So, alright, have a good one, guys. Bye!